I had my spinal surgery August 6th of 2012. I was oh, that's a cat scratch, by the way. Cat scratch. I don't self-harm as much as I can prevent it. I try not to. Um, yeah. So my wife started working with me in the pharmacy that I was at right after my surgery. I had just made dean's list at college for software engineering. I had my band playing full time. I think we did. I don't remember. It was a lot of shows. A lot of shows. We did a lot of back to back, 2 and 3 shows in a night or in a weekend. Um, but I was busy. I was really busy. And then things happened. My wife's mom was diagnosed with cancer, so we moved in with her to take care of her, and she passed away like 10 months later. And the only reason I knew what to do in that moment was because a few years before that, I watched my grandfather die, and the whole family came together and did all the things, and I just expected that, but nobody showed up to help us when my wife's mom died. It was just me and her. So we did all the paperwork that I knew, and then we were frozen until the house was lost. And we put the stuff in storage. And I've been begging for help from my family ever since that day. And they just started ignoring me. That was 13 years ago. Yeah. A quarter of my life has been begging my family to love me. And the first 3 quarters was me trying to understand why I couldn't feel it. So my mom, my wife's mom's stuff's still in storage today. Still, we have been homeless together 1, 2, 3 times, 4 times. 4 times. In the year 2024, we were homeless for 101 days. Then we were trafficked here. And this guy played psychological games with me so much that I couldn't get my kids for several months. And then we did. And then we couldn't get our stuff because he kept playing freaking games with us. Like, I've never seen such incompetence and psychopathic behavior in the same person before. It was scary. And the day that he called the police and tried to have me murdered by the police, 8 cruisers showed up, 12 cops. They lined the streets. He had the window open on the second floor. I don't know if he was planning on jumping out or he thought I would jump out. I don't know. But the police made him leave. Why? Well, because it turns out he's a registered violent criminal. He had choke slammed his wife. Yeah, the kids were locked outside the door when he did it, but that's the kind of person that decided to help me when my family chose not to. After he watched me suffer for 3 months, he decided he had a plan. Have me murdered, and my wife would be stuck here taking care of him. Because he figured out he was autistic. Simply because I figured out I was autistic. And when we got here, there were Trump banners and stuff in the garage. Yeah. And then I've asked many times for family to help, but I was told not to complain about my life and just to be quiet and disappear. So here we are. I actually had a job contract. I worked for a company called Optimize, using Airtable to optimize people's businesses. I was working for Autodesk. and Carnival Cruises, the UK, at the time that the police escalation happened. And Optimize did not like the fact that I shared my experience with people. They stopped paying me. My response was to stop working. Their response to that was to assign somebody else to the account and make it look like I was just incompetent. So I lost my contract. And when I reached out to Airtable and let them know about what was going on, they thanked me. They thanked me for letting them know that I was human trafficked, had an attempt on my life, and was fired for it. So then I started developing uh, a cognitive loom is what I called it. I requested all my data from all the retailers, all the corporations that hold your user data. You can request that, and I was gonna process it with. My intention was AI, but I ended up designing a script solution that didn't use AI to analyze my data and help me uh, better understand myself. But then all this shit started happening in the world, and I felt obligated to try to connect with humanity so I could maybe, I don't know, create something that wouldn't allow human consciousness to be manipulated. I guess I'm crazy because no one connected. And now I'm just another casualty of this war.